Let's see how long I can last sitting out here. I'm fresh meat for these mosquitoes. Um, Materialism. Does anyone relate to this? How people's material objects, it really doesn't mean anything, and you almost get annoyed when I hear people coming up and talking to me about their things. They got this material object. Uh, they talk about what they ate. It's just like I don't relate to most people in conversations. I feel weird. I feel like I don't belong. I watch some of these videos about the chosen ones, and I definitely don't think I'm one of the chosen ones because um, I'm not that special. Also, I'm too pessimistic to be one of the chosen ones, but I can relate to those people because I can't screw off. People look at me probably weird because I don't like going to bars. I don't like drinking. I pretty much try to do the right thing every time, almost like straight edge. Um, because almost like what is that show I'm thinking? I'm trying to think like Leave It to the Beaver type, kind of bland, boring. Um, yeah, no excitement, because what I've noticed in my life is, for me, it seems like I already like okay. I'm a person that does sit back and appreciate things that I have. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and think about the running water, the heat, the shelter, food in my belly, like all the time, every single time. I don't think anybody, I think anybody loses appreciation, but I do sit back time to time and like really sit back and like, man, I really do appreciate these things I have in my life because there's some people that are going without. So I complain a lot in my videos, and I don't mean to come off as negative, but it does seem like the universe likes just to throw the dumbest crap at me. And I have no wiggle room with karma. If I do something wrong, let's say I'm screwing off at work, right? Say I'm screwing off at work. I will get caught very quickly. But other people, they won't. I have like, if I'm doing what I'm not supposed to be doing, I suffer consequences immediately. And it's almost worse than what normal people would go through. It's hard to explain, but it's just like I have to try to live as best as I can because I feel like the universe already has it out for me. And then whatever good I do doesn't matter. I don't get that good karma hardly at all. And if I do, it's like it takes a long time for me to get it. To see rewards, to see benefits. I don't see a lot of um, when I work hard, because I work hard, dude. Like, for me, you know, I work 40 hours a week. I worked through the whole pandemic. I took a month off recently because I wanted to try to get my body back into shape, which I've lost 30 to 40 pounds in the last 5 months. And I just wanted to take a break from working because I hate doing stuff that's not rewarding or fulfilling to me, and I'm not really getting ahead in these jobs, so it seems pointless. And probably anybody that watches my videos has probably heard this type of crap from me before, so I apologize if I'm regurgitating things. I don't get to reap the benefits of my hard work. I helped somebody change their life around. They meant a lot to me, and I helped them get off a substance, and I put a lot on the line for them, and I'm not reaping any benefits from that. I mean, I'm sure they're doing good now, but for me, it's like they're doing good. Somebody else is benefiting from it, but I'm not. I notice this when I go to different jobs when the training is just atrocious. It's kind of like you get thrown out into the deep water and have to learn to swim. I notice that a lot for me, where when somebody else gets hired on, I try to, especially if they're cool and I think they're gonna last, I try to make it easier for them, and even though I don't get rewarded, I don't get any training, I don't get any extra money, I try to, because when I work with people, I like it. I don't really work for the company, like I'm there because I'm trying to get the money, but I work for the people around me, you know, so they aren't struggling. I don't want to be the weak link. And that's why I do go to times where I play a lot of video games, because my hard work pays off. I can actually see it. I don't see it like years down the road or never at all. I do something, you know, a single dad. I run a household, 2 teenagers. I work 40 hours a week. Last year I made about 50 songs. They're on Spotify, they're everywhere. Not to say that they're the greatest. I mean, I did a lot of copy and pasting and editing, but it's still my lyrics, it's still me singing. And to be able to find time to do that, and make videos. On TikTok, before I got banned last time, I had 10,000 followers, and I was getting videos that are getting tens of thousands of views. You know, when you go on TikTok, you see, you know, girls can get followers easy, they get attention easy. It's just weird to see people that have like 50,000 followers and they average 1,000 views per video. And then like right now I'm sitting at like 131 followers, and if you average out my videos like per view, I'm probably averaging like 1,000 views. You know what I mean? And I just want to see benefits. I just want to see, like, it just seems like there's clouds. There's a ceiling I hit, and I just want to break the hell out of it. It'd just be so crazy to see like all the hard work that I've been working so hard for, and I'm probably putting forth my efforts in things I shouldn't be doing. Like, I shouldn't probably be focusing on creative stuff. I shouldn't be focusing on videos. I should probably be focusing my efforts on learning to code and do things like that. And But for me, since I got ADHD, it's hard for me to focus on one thing. I mean, you could probably gather that looking at my videos, how I jump from one thing to another. And it's always been a struggle for me. I mean, I have learning disabilities. I'm dyslexic, so reading's hard for me. I got ADHD, and I'm an introvert. But everybody's got problems. The thing is, I think I've had these problems since I was a kid. I just didn't, people didn't seem like they had those type of problems like I did when I was younger. And it's weird to see that a lot of people, I don't really relate to people in reality. I spend a lot of my time listening to YouTubers or watching videos or listening, because I relate to people more on here than I do in my normal life where my physical being is at. Like I said, I just don't relate to these people. I don't care about what shows are out right now. I don't follow them. I used to follow that stuff. I'm wondering, like, when I'm trying to get these kids independent as quick as possible, I'm wondering what's going to happen when I don't have the pressure of having to worry about supporting anyone but myself. I wonder if, like, I'm just going to turn into a nomad, or because, like, I don't work for money. Like, for me, why I'm working so hard, like jobs and all this, to provide for my kids, and give them better than what I was given when I was younger. And that's a father figure and an example. And they didn't ask to be brought here, and I've actually apologized to them a couple times for bringing them here. And I'm not saying I'm like the greatest person. I make plenty of mistakes. I made plenty of mistakes in my past, but I think that I think parents need to, like, sit down with their kids and just apologize to them for their shortcomings. I think that it gives their kids a easier way to get over bitterness and not hold on to resentment for things that their parents that they did wrong to their kids. Like, I've apologized numerous times about the weak leadership I had in my marriage with their mom. I know what I was doing. That's not an excuse, but I take responsibility. Moving them around, making mistakes, having that person that I got her off of the substances in their life, they didn't like her at all. You know, it is. I don't like to be pessimistic. I want to enjoy life, and I just don't really. I don't. Whenever I enjoy life when it's like small groups of people I'm comfortable with. It takes a long time for somebody for me to let somebody in. I'm like an onion too. I'm really dorky and sarcastic, and I have a good sense of humor. When I let somebody in, it's just like, and you guys can see it too if you've been watching any of my shorts. You can kind of see some of my sense of humor in the shorts. The shorts off of TikTok, I'm making them to be able to spread my message about what I see without being banned, hopefully, because before I would be directly attacking people when I can just make like a skit and people understand what I'm talking about, maybe who I'm talking about, without getting kicked off. That's a big. I should have a like. I bet you, since I've been on YouTube for about. I've been making videos since 2016 on here, and I think I've been majorly suppressed, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you get 5,000 followers on Twitter and then you get banned, and you can't like come back from that. You know, they let people who hurt children back out into reality that could potentially do it again, but you know, banning somebody off of social media for forever. If it's that bad, then why am I not in jail, like real jail, real prison? You know what I mean? There's no path for redemption. I just lost all of that. And then also, like, I could actually be profiting and gaining revenue and actually being more popular and getting more notoriety and possibly more doors opening up. That's how it feels for me. It feels like the doors are always shut. And it's crazy because I walk around and I'm like, that's what I'm saying is, I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but it just seems like all the fucking doors are always shut. And I'm walking around like, I don't think I'm like some special person, but I'm like walking around at like these different jobs, and I'm like, dude, I shouldn't just be like one of these regular workers, man. And it's just weird. It's just weird. It just feeling like suppressed in every single facet of my life, and it's demoralizing. It really is. And it sucks. And it brings out the pessimistic side of me. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. Also, I'm probably gonna make a couple more videos and I need to take a break for a while. If anyone like regularly listens to any of my videos or watches them, I'll be back unless they ban me or something, but I'll be back. I'm still gonna make my shorts. I'm still gonna upload shorts on here because I like making the TikToks. I got so many different ideas, but there's other things I need to work on. I don't really want to talk about because I'll jinx myself, but I need to really sit down and finish this project. I'm like so far into this project. Honestly, I'm probably like 3/4 into this project, and I just want to finish it and put it out there. And it's an accomplishment that most people, and it probably won't do nothing. It probably won't generate any revenue or attention, or maybe no one even check it out. It'd be like my music, right? I've been keeping track of my listens the last couple of days, and it's been basically 0, which is fine. That's cool. Not everybody, you know, digs my stuff, and I get it. It's cool. But yeah, I definitely need to sit down and focus and finish that project, and then I can, because I feel like me getting these things out on this platform, I'm taking away from my getting it out on the other platform. And once I get it out and finish and it comes out, I'll be letting you guys know. And it's not music or anything like that, but yeah.